Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to Open Day Live. If you're brand new and just joining us, happy to have you. Or if you've been watching all day, welcome back. I'm here with some good friends of mine in the undergraduate and postgraduate programs here at Hillsong College. So, guys, how are you?
Hey, very well.
Good. Very good. Good to have you here. Thanks for coming. Just to let people get to know you a little bit better, maybe tell us your name, the awards that you've got so far, and the name of your thesis.
Yeah, so I'm Elise Nesbitt, and I've just completed my Master's in Theology.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Majoring in Bib Studies, which is my passion, especially biblical languages. But my thesis was on the role of misunderstanding and verbal irony in the Gospel of John, particularly the Lazarus narrative. So just having a look at how those two literary devices work together.
Sounds like lots of fun.
And yeah, so my name's Jared. I just recently graduated my Master of Theology, and my thesis was on the theology of Desmond Tutu, who is a South African archbishop, or at least retired archbishop, and how that engages with race and politics.
And I remember you talking about that last year in one of our classes.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
Yeah. Glad you enjoyed it.
It was fun.
There you go. Well, I'm Chris. It's great to be here. I have recently submitted my doctoral thesis, and my topic was Pentecostal ethics in light of Stanley Hauerwas, who is a theologian.
Oh, wow. So you have just finished your doctorate?
Yes, a couple of months back,
Congratulations, first of all.
Yeah,
thank you. No small feat.
That's a big deal.
Got it done.
Tell us a little bit about the research process and everything that went into that.
Oh, it took a few years. Lots of reading. Lots of writing again, working with an incredible supervisor at a local university here in Australia for my doctorate.
Awesome.
Growing a lot in the process, learning how to be a better writer, which was an area that I needed to grow in. Learning disciplines and things like, reading and articulating arguments in a particular way.
Right.
Thinking, okay, how would I read this as an examiner? How could I, that sort of thing. So
very interesting. And I think it's great that you are able to take that expertise and bring it into the classrooms to teach our students. So thanks for putting in time to do that and making sure that you're qualified to teach these things and be passionate about them as you teach them.
Yeah, thanks, John. Tomorrow, actually, I'm teaching a section of my thesis to one of our master's classes here at Hillsong. So
that'll be fun.
Exciting. Yeah,
buckle up.
Yeah, me too.
What are some of your favorite classes to teach, guys? Maybe Elise.
Oh, it's like asking what's your favorite child. I love ethics.
That's a good
answer. I love languages. So New Testament Greek is my passion. And anything that's biblical, any book of the Bible, I'm in.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What about you, Chris?
I do love teaching Christian ethics, and I love teaching that in our vocational courses in diploma, but also in our undergraduate and postgraduate courses too.
So you sometimes teach in our vocational programs as well?
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah, teach across all our programs, which I love.
Cool.
Yeah.
Great. Well, just wanted to talk a little bit more about the undergraduate and postgraduate programs here at Hillsong College.
Yeah.
You're able to earn either your Bachelor's of Theology, Master of Arts, or Master's of Theology. And so, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of universities and different undergraduate and postgraduate programs that focus on theology or even a Master of Arts. Why did Hillsong start one, and what makes Hillsong different?
I can start, and then
absolutely.
I'm sure the other guys might want to add on their 2 cents. But firstly, I know that it's very much been in the heart of Pastors Brian and Bobby to continue growing as a college and offering different and strategic courses.
Right.
Secondly, I believe one of the things that makes Hillsong College and the degrees that we offer really unique is actually the same reason why I think our entire college is unique, and that it is absolutely central and in the heart and soul of our church, so that all of our students, no matter what award or whatever course they're doing, are continually mixing with and involved with our church weekend services.
Right.
And so from a college perspective, what that means is that their classroom is never theoretical, it's always applied. So it's like, okay, we know that what we're learning here in the classroom actually is very much connected to what we're going to be doing outside of the classroom, whether it's in a connect group, small group, Bible study, church weekend service. And so I think that's what makes it unique. It's the same as the whole college.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I would totally agree with that. I'm a big believer to echo Paul's statement, knowledge puffs up, love builds up. So if you're just stuck in a library reading books and writing papers, you're actually you're learning about the mission of Christ, but you haven't done it. It requires actually getting into the heart of church, getting into the heart of pastoring people, and allowing what you're learning in a classroom to affect the way that you engage with one another. And countless stories of our students who've, on a Sunday, during the week, connect groups, whatever it may look like, however they interact with our congregation, taking what they've learned in a minor prophets class and bringing healing and reconciliation and shifting mindsets and changing generations of detrimental theology. Just because there's this integration of church and college. We don't exist. Colleges, Bible colleges, they're not meant to exist outside of the church, outside of doing the Christian mission. So we get to be a part of doing that, and it's so central to who we are.
And that's to be honest, going back in history, all colleges and education institutes emerged from within the religious context as well. It's only recently we've seen that move away. So actually I feel like we're going back to the heartbeat of education.
So it's very much a student experience that is just detrimental, not detrimental, that's the wrong word.
The opposite.
The complete opposite. That is ingrained into the undergraduate and postgraduate experience.
100%.
Awesome. And then, Jared, you actually oversee our online campus.
Yes, I do.
So what is the extent that you could study online with Hillsong College?
Yeah, so a student can begin your degree really with us and continue and progress. And really, we're targeting part-timers especially. You can, of course, do your degree full-time. But really, this is targeted around people who are balancing everyday life and trying to study as well and actually speak to the interest they have about learning about the Bible and theology. So it's really integrated, and it's wanting to be able to satisfy the growing need and really keeping up with society, a really fast-paced lifestyle, but as well wanting to learn about the Word and learn about theology. And so really a student can learn from study part-time really for 7 to 9 years really and complete the degree within the time frame.
That's awesome. So they'll be able to work 9 to 5, be able to come home, sit down, have a lecture, maybe knock out a couple of assessments, go back to work. Maybe they're watching kids or doing anything like that. Still definitely be a part of Hillsong College.
Most definitely. A disciplined student, yes.
That is the key. Discipline is the key. Are there any stories of anybody who has done online campus and just has had a good experience with it?
Yeah, I had a really, really good testimony from one of our students who had, one of our master's students actually, who had sent in just an encouraging email, which is great for us to be part of, to be encouraged as well. So please do send us encouraging emails.
We need the encouragement sometimes.
But this master's student had done his first subject, Christian worldview, and really just about learning how our worldviews are constructed. And
who was
the Christian
for
worldview. Chris was the teacher for that. He should really take the credit for that one. Him and Tracy Barrel. So Tracy got a bit of a shout out. But the student had come back and actually emailed us and said, look, I'm really enjoying the course. And he's been applying exactly the method you said. He's 9 to 5. Timetables his schedule, his lectures and his videos, and really done the reading and so applied himself. And it come to one of our subjects, or the week topic called on equality and women and equality. And he had done the reading for it, watched the lecture, and actually emailed back and said, you know what, this has actually changed my life. I sat my wife and my daughter down and I actually apologized to them for really not having a healthy mindset towards women and equality.
That's incredible.
And you know, that's the part you're talking about. What you study has implications in the everyday life.
For sure.
So you do a week on equality and you find out that you need to make some changes, and that's what studying is all about. You learn something, you progress, and you change, and that's what makes learning in our church important as well, because you've got to apply it to a larger context.
For sure.
And so that student definitely had a great experience, and he's going back to study with us again.
Yeah, that's an incredible story, because I remember overhearing you. May have been eavesdropping a little bit, but I remember you guys saying that, you know, when you're studying theology, if you're in the classrooms and what you're studying is not changing your life and it's not changing the way that you love people and serve in the church and build the church, then then it's not worth taking. You definitely need to be there to have that transformative experience and be able to take it in and apply it right away. And I think that's what makes the course special. And hearing those stories is definitely makes it worth it as trainers, I'm sure. And so great to have you guys here and be able to share those stories and everything. So for me personally, I did 3 years of the vocational program. And now I'm enrolled to be in the Bachelor's of Theology program. So see you guys in class.
Congratulations. That's cool.
Thank you. Chris, why is this a common pathway for our students and a good pathway for them to take?
Yeah, oh gosh. Well, there are actually so many great reasons to choose that particular pathway, I think. I guess to sum it up, one of the reasons why that pathway is taken is students come to college and they want to learn ministry, and then they're learning and they're growing so much, they want to make sure that they're getting everything they can out of the Hillsong College experience while they're here. And so we often see a lot of people who will then extend past their third year diploma into the degree program. But I also think it's about what you're learning and how you're learning it. So for example, it's the same church, same culture, same college, and the student experience is very, very similar. But we find that our diploma, our Cert 4 and diploma and advanced diploma courses build on each other. And then when you get to where you are at, when you're coming into your degree program, we find that what we layer on top of that in the degree continues that learning and that growing experience and continues to build your knowledge base. And I always, when we interact with alumni around the world, and many of us keep in touch with our students, and those who have done the 3 years of vocational and then gone into the higher education programs say, they use this term, sum it up by saying, my 3 years in vocational taught me how to preach, but my year and a half in the Bachelor's taught me what to preach. And so I think there's a really great partnership to be had there. So and we encourage a lot of our vocational students to try and do the 4.5 years if that's something they can do. But we get a lot of people who come straight and start the degree from scratch as well. So
you could either do the full pathway, which is kind of the 3 years advanced diploma, then going into Bachelor's, or you could. How long is the just going straight into Bachelor's of Theology?
3 years.
3 years.
3 years.
Yeah, easy. That's awesome. Thanks for sharing that.
No worries.
And if you are interested in Hillsong College undergraduate or postgraduate programs, feel free to head to our website. Some of our team can be in contact with you and help you on your journey to Hillsong College.